Welcome to Life, Death, and the Law, presented by the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen, hosted by attorneys Shawn Garner and Adam Hansen.
That anything that doesn't protect our freedom from others, right, from other infringing on our freedom, our life, or our property is unconstitutional. It has to meet one of those three pillars. And so me buckling myself, that doesn't protect anybody else's, or me infringing upon anybody else's freedom, life, or property. I'm just as likely to wreck into them and injure them, buckled or unbuckled. In fact, with the buzzer going off, probably, like you said, more likely. But now for kids, I think that the government does have an interest in preserving their lives, even if parents are negligent. So I think that there is a very good argument, and I would even go along with that argument, that kids, there is a legal requirement for them to be buckled, and if parents decide not to, then they can be ticketed, and so be it. That's fine. Just like smoking, I think parents, they can smoke, and that's legal, but handing a cigarette to your kid and letting them smoke, I think that's child abuse. Although the secondhand smoke, there's an argument that it's already happening. Either way, I think any law that we have, let's think of a law that we think maybe is ridiculous and find if it meets one of those three pillars. Sometimes it meets all three.
So the pillars to you are, if it doesn't jeopardize the safety or the health of another person,
yes,
you should be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't
infringe upon their liberty, their ability to move about freely or to act as they see fit, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, all those things.
Liberty to move or live as they want. Okay. And then the third?
The third is their property. You can't infringe upon their property rights.
Okay. So I can't come live in your backyard.
You can't walk
without your
my
permission.
Backyard without me pulling up a shotgun and literally threatening your life to get off my property.
Okay. Okay. So these are the pillars.
Yes.
The constitutional pillars of your personal test.
In the preamble. Well, it's actually in the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
So does the seatbelt not keep you safer and keep you in a position to,
yes,
I guess, continue operating the vehicle?
No.
You don't think, like, if you were thrown out of that seat, you'd be...
If I'm thrown out of that seat, I think we're beyond safety at that point. My safety is being compromised, but I think that other drivers' safety and the passengers in my car, it's already a foregone conclusion. If I'm hitting something hard enough, or swerving or rolling or whatever it is, to be thrown out of my seat because I don't have my seatbelt, I don't think I'm going to be recovering control of the vehicle at that time.
Do you find yourself maybe consciously or subconsciously driving more safely when you're not buckled? Or
no.
Is it the same? You just jump in and let it roll?
No,
rock and roll.
Here's the thing. I literally got out of my car this morning and I was like, that was a refreshing drive to work. It was that, and yes, my drive to work is 5 minutes. I live 1 mile away. And so half of my preparation to drive to work is buckling and unbuckling the seatbelt. So that eliminated a big portion of it. But it was just the ability to jump in my car and zip over. In fact, last night, I had to bring some keys over because there was some construction being done. And instead of jumping in my car, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go a little rogue. I jumped on the scooter, threw on some safety glasses, and zipped over and zipped back home. I was like, that felt a lot faster and easier. And it's more akin to not having to buckle when I get into my BMW, which is sheltering me with steel and plastic and shatterproof glass and airbags, and now this belt that's strapping me to the seat. Like, I was totally legal on that scooter with just safety glasses, but I was totally illegal in my BMW with every safety feature, not wearing my seatbelt.
Well, I think you're a bad person.
Okay.
Did you want to... What about the safety glasses? Do you feel encumbered with the safety glasses?
The safety glasses, no, those are, that's a real thing because, a bee or a rock or anything flying in your eye, yeah, that happens.
So you see the value in wearing those?
I absolutely see the value in wearing those. And yeah,
So your helmet, though.
So that's the next.
Arizona doesn't require a helmet.
So that's the next good thing.
Is there value in it though?
Why don't we equate the helmet law with the seatbelt law? I think those are on par. We should look at the helmet law and say everything that's required with the helmet law apply to the seatbelt law. Because, for example, you must wear a helmet if you are under 18. If you're over 18, you don't have to wear a helmet.
Okay.
You do need to wear safety glasses, and you get hit in the eye, and yeah, you swerve in oncoming traffic, and you're going to cause a wreck. That is going to compromise the property of somebody else, the safety of somebody else, their life, and of course their liberty to move about freely. So it hits all three pillars. So that is a fantastic argument as to why don't we equate the safety belt law to the helmet law.
If you have questions or want to know more about something that was discussed today, please call the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen at 928-783-4575 or visit yumaestateplanning.com.